In China's Qinghai province near Mount Begong is a mysterious pyramid with 3 caves leading to a saltwater lake. Under the lake bed and on the coast are iron pipes that vary in size, with a bit of being as small as a toothpick, that are about 150,000 years old. What is disconcerting Chinese historians is that the area is not believed to have been occupied by people until about 30,000 years ago. And according to historians, the humans who were around were nomadic, so it is unlikely that they have taken the time to install the pipes. That leaves a gap of 120,000 years which was here laying down iron pipe. Begong pipes foreigners. Yes, it is a crazy possibility, but the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences does not rule out. Researcher, Yang Ji told Xinhua news agency the pyramid may have been built by intelligent beings. He did not rule out the theory that ancient aliens may be responsible as complete swine, but he said that it is worth looking at and science would have to determine if there is any truth. Well, now that we have the obligatory extraterrestrial theory outside the way, what about the most likely theories? Research on pipelines began in 2002, with some researchers believe the tubes were left by a prehistoric civilization whose techniques were later lost to humans moving in the area. Around the pipes leading to the area are stones of strange shapes that protrude from the land that are confused historians still. Are even pipes? So strange rocks protrude from the ground and the pipes cannot be traced back to a known civilization. As if it were not quite strange, scientists are not at all sure what they are made of. While the tubes are believed to be mainly iron, head of advertising for local government Dilingha told reporters that the tubes were analyzed at a local smelter and 8% of the material could not be identified. The remaining material was a combination of ferric oxide, silicon dioxide, and calcium oxide, which are byproducts of a long interaction between the iron and the surrounding sandstone. In 2007 it was discovered that some of the pipes also showed traces of radiation. Begong tubes are one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. They can be found inside a severely eroded standing pyramid at the top of Mount Begong in Qinghai province, northwest China. The pyramid collapsed once had triangular entries on all 3 sides, but over time, 2 of them collapsed and are currently out of reach. The next one goes inside the mountain. Scraps of iron and odd-looking stones are thrown to the ground, suggesting that long ago, this place saw activity. The cave houses only survive an intricate network of metal tubes, with diameters as large as 1.5 feet and as small as a toothpick. Dozens of pipes run directly into the mountain, leading who knows where. Some of the archaeologists who inspected the site consider the pipe could have supplied once the water inside the pyramid. His theory seems to be backed by a multitude of iron pipes found on the shores of nearby Lake Tison. Those are also available in a range of lengths and diameters, some reaching above the surface of the water, others buried below. Intrigued by these misplaced artifacts, the Beijing Geological Institute analyzed the tubes using a technique called thermoluminescence. This method allowed them to determine when the tubes were last subjected to high temperatures. The analysis revealed the pipes must have been made more than 150,000 years ago. And the mystery goes deeper. Analysis carried out in a government-operated smelter could not determine all the exact compounds that form the pipes. Although the tubes are composed of ferric oxide, silicon dioxide, and calcium oxide, which also contained 8% of an unknown material. There is no easy way to explain this hallucinatory discovery. The human presence in the region can be traced back to 30,000 years ago, but it was mainly composed of nomadic tribes. It would have been impossible for a primitive society to leave behind such an advanced structure. A number of theories tried to explain that they could have incorporated these tubes and what they might have served. An advanced but forgotten human civilization could have built a facility that requires coolant, and the pipes leading to the nearby lake are all that remains. Another interesting aspect is that the water in the lake is salty. And although there is a freshwater lake in the area, there are no pipes leading to it. Why were they doing with all salt water? One possible answer is electrolysis. When an electric current is run through salt water, the water is decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen. Such products are an essential tool for any aircraft operating civilization. That particular civilization does not even have to be human. At the other end of the spectrum of theory we have several geologists who believe that tubes are simply some kind of unusual but natural formation. The crux of the matter is that all of these are only theories that try to explain something that does not fit with our belief system currently accepted. One thing is for sure, until you rewrite history, anomalous artifacts such as Bagong tubes do not take place in conventional textbooks.